Good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon, depending on which part of the world you're in.
G'day, g'day, everyone.
Welcome to Tuesday Trivia.
Paranormal.
Okay. Hey, Deep in the Woods. Hey, V-Stag, Zoe, Nippy, Fan for Life.
Hello, Nippy Nip Nipster.
I'm just sticking that up.
Oh, beautiful moderator, Deep. Hello, Zoe. And hello, V-Stag.
And Whirlwind Tailspin.
Whirlwind
Hey, Shannon.
Tailspin. Welcome in. Hey, Shannon.
Hey, Melissa.
How you
wow,
going, Melissa?
they're all here.
Piling in. Watch you don't jam up in the doorway.
How are you?
Please enter in an orderly fashion, single file. Take a seat to your left. Thank you very much.
Don't scare me, Grant.
Would I do that, Shannon?
Thank you. I'm going to get my hair done tomorrow, actually. It's due for a colour.
We're going to cut some off for Collette's and stick it on mine.
Oh, dear. Oh.
What about my hair?
Yes, you had your beard trimmed yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. She shaved it in all nice and special and up under there.
That's what I've been making.
The Ouija board.
The Ouija board. It's
Collette made that.
O-U-I-J-A. So you missed out an I.
Ouija. Oh, okay, that's the dot on the J. I saw.
Yes. So welcome into Paranormal Trivia.
Welcome, welcome, everyone. Yeah, Collette made that big Ouija board. It was out of an old painting canvas.
Yeah.
And Collette bought an alphabet sticker thing ages ago, and she just pulled it out and used it for that. Hey, Aussie Off-Grid. Thanks for coming in.
Also, what else?
How you been, Aussie?
I forgot what I was going to say. Now, hopefully this light doesn't affect anybody. It's on a low strobe, so it's not too flashy. But I think it adds to it, the mystery.
The paranormal. It's unexplainable, that light.
Hey, Annie Confetti.
Welcome in, Annie.
Let's do that. And our spooky skeleton over there. I don't know whether you can see him because
spooky skeleton.
Yep.
Spooky skeleton.
The skeleton hole.
Hey, look, he made it.
Oh my goodness! Welcome.
He finally made it.
Well, I did send out lots and lots of reminders.
Welcome in, Green Bay Wacky.
Yay! And look, we set up Nightbot, so hopefully he behaves too.
Yeah, Janie and Nippy inspired us to play with Nightbot a bit.
Yeah.
They've done a really good job on their live streams with Nightbot.
So it's our first time with him, so we'll just see how he goes. I tweeted the stream. Excellent.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Green Bay. If anyone hasn't met our old friend Green Bay Wacky before, there he is. Do yourself a favour and hit the little dots beside his name, race over and subscribe if you want to check him out.
Yeah. Hi, Pina Live Cortez.
Thanks for that, Shannon. Good reminder if anyone wants to hit the thumbs up for us.
And don't forget to hit live chat.
Yeah, got to hit that live chat on the chat options up the top. So instead of top chat, hit your live chat so you don't miss anything in the chat box.
Yeah, yeah. And we do featured channels every week.
It wasn't too long ago we did Green Bay Wacky as one of our featured channels. Brenda G's Designs. We do 5 different ones every week, and we leave their details up in the description when this goes to video. Look for their descriptions, their links in the description, I should say. And we'll leave that there all week until we do 5 new ones next week.
Yeah. And I keep forgetting what I'm going to say. There's just so much. It
has been a busy morning. And the kids are back at school now too. So
yes.
It's mid-morning for us. We've been racing around for the last hour trying to get ready.
And welcome
Hey,
in
HC
anybody
Aqua.
that I've missed. Sorry.
HC Aqua just
Yeah.
came in. HC Aqua left a nice comment on my fish video.
Oh, we uploaded 2 videos this week.
Yeah,
we did our
put our wedding video up.
up.
Didn't we get some nice comments on that? That was beautiful. Thank
Yeah.
you, everyone, for the comments that we got on the wedding video. That was our wedding 4 years ago.
Yes.
And Collette salvaged some of that video footage because originally just an old guy from in the little township here bought his old video camera, and a lot of the footage was sort of shaky or not real good quality or really heavy breathing into the mic.
Yeah.
Bless him, the old boy had a good go at it. So Collette saved a lot of that and sort of put some filters on it and cut bits out. And we still got half an hour, didn't we?
Yeah, yeah.
So it was a half an hour video. If anyone ever wants to check out a bit of our wedding video, we just had a little quiet wedding out the front of our house because we rent an old farm property.
Yeah.
So it was lovely. If anyone wants to check that out, and lots of people did, they left beautiful messages. So thank you guys.
Welcome in, Kathy. Glad you could join us.
Hey, Hazel's Reptiles too. Haven't seen you in ages. And Tony's time's left some beautiful comments lately. Thanks, Tony.
Kathy's came across from Nippy and Janie's, so welcome.
Awesome. Thank you, Kathy.
And welcome anybody who's there.
Pino Life, Kathy, anyone we missed, DK. Lots of people in here. Beautiful, familiar faces and some new ones too.
Yeah, so welcome in. I'm Collette.
And I'm Grant.
And together
We are the Simple Joys.
We're from Queensland, Australia.
And we're husband and wife. We've got 4 sons and lots and lots of animals.
Yes.
Dogs, cats, goats, fish, heaps of stuff.
Beautiful people in here. Now,
there is, yeah.
We'll do the featured channels. As we said just before, we do 5 featured channels now. So if you want to be a featured channel, make sure that you subscribe, stay active, like and comment on any of our videos, and you can be chosen. Now, you can do the featured channels.
I'll do the featured channels. First one up this week is Thirsty Rabbit, Tanks to You. So that's Tanks, Tanks, to the number and the letter U. So first one is Thirsty Rabbit, Tanks to You. Our next one is Michael Gilchrist or Gilchrist. Michael's a lovely guy. We were in his live chat only a few days ago.
Yeah.
He's a really nice guy. And next is our old friend Megan from Megan's blog.
Yeah.
A lot of people in here probably know Megan. She's had a bit of a rough trot lately, going through a bit of a hard time. So if anyone wants to call over there and show a bit of love, I'm sure she'd appreciate that. And next on my featured list is Dedrick HD. He's a gaming channel that I hooked up with. I don't play games myself, but I hooked up with him months ago just to try and show a bit of support with each other. And I still call over and see him there all the time. He's a really nice guy, and I like his voice. I love listening to him, even though I don't do gaming myself. I go and listen to him for a bit. And last on the list is Homestead Tessie. If anyone out there likes anything to do with homesteading, she's your girl. She is a really lovely, lovely lady. If anyone in here knows her, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. She's very sweet. And do yourself a favour, go and check out all of these guys I've got on the list. As I said, their links will be in our descriptions below. And if you want to pop over there, show a bit of support, I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
And Si's came in. And
hey, Simon, we've got someone from the UK with Simon and Melissa. And we've got quite a few people from the USA. I'm not sure if we've got anyone from Canada yet. Hey, last week, was it last week? The winner was from Switzerland.
Yeah, last week.
Our very first package is getting sent to Switzerland. That was Hans, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, something like that. He was the Lucky Door Prize winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, that's the first package we'll ever send to Switzerland.
Switzerland. And probably not the last, hopefully.
I hope not.
Okay,
hey,
speaking of prizes.
Prizes.
Okay.
This week's prizes. If you haven't been in here before, every week we give away a couple of prizes just to make it a bit more fun. They're not huge prizes, just a couple of little mementos from Australia, and we'll send them anywhere in the world. Now, at halftime, we do a lucky number prize. Anyone can win that. You just have to guess the number.
Minnick, and half price lucky number.
Half a prize. Who gets half a prize?
Half-time lucky prize will be a card, a sticker, a little Vegemite.
Oh, that reminds me. After you finish this, I've got to tell Wacky about the Vegemite.
Okay. A little koala and a little boomerang magnet. So that will be half-time prize.
If you have a look at these little magnet boomerangs, they've got Aboriginal art on them.
Oh no, Turbo Baby's got an ear infection.
Oh.
Wishing her a quick recovery.
Ear infections suck with Bubs. Remember when Gus used to have problems with his ears? We used to have to watch that he didn't go into a feeble seizure because he used to get really high temperatures. Hopefully the camera picks this up. It's a bit shiny. Yeah. Hopefully you can work that out, guys. It's a
little boomerang
kangaroo on that one. So it's Aboriginal art done on like a metallic paint, and that's the little fridge magnet.
Yeah, and prizes should be, the last 2 weeks prizes should be starting to, turning up in the next few days too. Yeah,
the prizes we've seen at Nippy's and Janie's, well, Janie said she's going to share it with Nippy, but I don't know if she will.
And for the trivia winner at the end of our 30 questions, we'll get there's 6 coasters in there, and they're Aboriginal artwork coasters.
I guess you call them coasters there too. It's just the things you sit your cups and your drinks on.
Good for your drinks and summer drinks and anything hot, or
protect your table from your hot coffee cups and cold glasses, that sort of thing.
Yep. And then again, a Vegemite, a little koala, a boomerang, a card, and a sticker inside there. So
yeah, we've never given these ones away before. It's an actual pack. There's 3 on that side, and then you turn it around, there's another 3 different ones. So there's 6.
Yeah.
6, and we'll fold it up real small like this.
And see, we're going for things that aren't too heavy to post, because if it gets
the weight that kills us.
If it gets over a certain weight, it costs us so much more. So these are just light. So that's the overall trivia prize winner. And then we have
if you throw them the right way, Green Bay.
And then we have the Pro Board. The Pro Board is, we've done 4 weeks now. What happens with the Pro Board, if we get a second week, if someone wins twice, they take out the prize.
So that was Simon Watts, who's in here now. Annie Confetti, who's also in here. Deep in the Woods, who is also in here. And lastly, Janie from Late Night with Nippy and Janie.
So this is the Pro Board. So there's still 2 weeks to go. And if we get 2 different winners, then we'll have to keep it going until someone else gets a second point. So that's the Pro Board.
Our last Pro Board winner was R. Conklin, and we sent him an actual proper boomerang.
Yeah, and he messaged me and said it's hanging on his wall, so in his lounge room. So that's lovely.
Yeah, just to get back to Green Bay Wacky, if you throw your boomerang right, it will come back to you. You've got to sort of throw it on a 45-degree angle, and you've got to throw it out a little bit, give it a lot of room to turn around and come back. It doesn't just go straight out and come straight back in. It sort of makes a big semicircle and comes back to you. But when you throw it like that, you've got to watch that it doesn't hit you, because they're very hard to catch, especially if they come back at eye level, because they're really thin, so you can barely see them if they're eye level.
Okay.
Janie is competitive.
And Green Bay Wacky's package should be coming, because we just did, he wanted to try Vegemite. So we sent out a package with Vegemite and a few little other knickknacks. So that should be turning up too.
Yep.
Be interesting to see what Green Bay Wacky thinks of it.
And we are, the Simple Joys, a member of Green Bay Wacky's 1,000 Club.
Yes.
We actually hit our first 1,000 in Green Bay Wacky's stream quite a while ago.
Another interesting thing that happened this week, we reached our 1,700 subscriber.
Woo! Thank you,
So,
everyone.
That last 100 took forever. But
Hey,
we made
April,
it through.
April and Billy Watson, welcome back. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you.
Yeah, excellent.
That's all right. Everyone gets busy. Real life comes up.
Yeah. Yeah, life happens. And like we have the two younger ones, they've just gone back to school this what's today? Today's Wednesday. They've been at school 3 days now after 2 weeks off.
Yeah, it's Wednesday morning here for us in Australia.
Yeah. So they're back at school. So back to hectic mornings. I enjoy holidays. I enjoy my sleep-ins. Okay, we might begin, baby.
Yep. Just let us know when that turns up, Green Bay Wacky. But for the prizes, we normally send little tiny Vegemite samplers. But because you've got your wife and kids, and I'm sure you've got friends that will want to try Vegemite too, Green Bay Wacky. So I actually sent you a big tube. So let us know how you go with that. Yeah. And we'll hear from you when you get it anyway. And it's actually the colour of my fingernails inside. Black as black. Black as black. Yep. And it's about the texture of tar, like tarmac. Who said about the backdrop? Janie. Janie. Yeah, Collette always loves getting the backdrop up on the wall. She made this Ouija board by herself. It's an old art canvas, and she's got stickers, alphabet stickers, put them all on there with the numbers. She printed up what's that thing called? It's got a special name, the pointer. A plantesh or something? Plantetti or something like that. Something like that. But it's got a special name, that little pointer with the viewfinder on it. Yeah. So she just printed that up, cut it out, and stuck it up there. Awesome. Okie dokie. We might, something like that, Kate. A planch it. There we go. Hey, Katie's on the ball. I think she might do all right with this trivia. We might get started. Now, with trivia, we try and make it so everybody can participate. So there's bits and pieces of everything to do with supernatural, paranormal, that sort of thing. Bit of pop culture in there. Nothing real heavy. Some harder questions, but a lot of easier ones too. Yeah. We always try to throw in a bit of pop culture, movies, cartoons, music, TV, that sort of thing. So we try and make it universal so everybody can participate. So hopefully everybody has fun, and we're not playing for sheep stations. So you just get a little prize at the end, and then stay around for we might talk about. We might do some paranormal stories afterwards. Yeah, some of your experiences. I've had plenty of experiences over the years. Yeah. Okay, how is your brother? He's all right at the moment. My brother, he's actually out of hospital now. Mm-hmm. He's more or less been told to pull his socks up. Yeah. A lot of it comes down to his lifestyle. He's already had triple bypass heart surgery a while back, and he's still never changed his lifestyle. He's still smoking and eating terrible, and he's not helping his own cause at all. So now he's got a couple of blocked arteries again, and they more or less said, you've got 6 weeks to show us that you can do something about it before we even think about putting any more stents or operating again. So if he does change his lifestyle, they'll put a stent in. So hopefully. Yeah. So he has got a few problems there, but I'll keep you updated how he goes in 6 weeks. Okay. You ready? Yep. Okay. Let's do it. Welcome to Paranormal Trivia. Thank you everyone for coming. Hope you have fun with it. Yeah. Okay. Now, question number 1. Are you ready? Are you ready? Doesn't have to be 100% correct spelling, as long as we know what you mean. And we'll take the first 2 correct answers on our screen, and make sure that you hit live chat. Yeah, hit live chat, hit the thumbs up, and get into it. Okay. Number 1. What is another name for a Bigfoot? The word we're looking for starts with S. What is another name for Bigfoot? I need to get me pen and paper ready. After all these years, whenever I hear the word Bigfoot, I still think of Eddie Murphy. I think it was the Delirious special, when he was doing the Delirious tour, when he's talking about Gus. Gus, your wife's a Bigfoot.
Okay, first on our screen, we have, whoa, look at them go.
Simon Watts got hit by predictive text by the look of it. A yes, Sasquatch.
Okay, we have Deep in the Woods and Green Bay Wacky on first on our screen.
Hey, look at that. Green Bay Wacky floats in here all
first time in and on the
keen
board.
and gets first on the board.
G'day, Zach.
Hey, Zach, welcome in, mate.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. What the F is Gunny Goo Goo? Gus, your wife stuck her face in the water and come up with a fish in her mouth. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one that's that old enough to remember the Eddie Murphy specials. The red leather suits. Yeah.
Number 2. Where in the United States of America were the witch trials held?
I think it's the city they're talking about.
Where in the United States of America were the witch trials held?
Hey, I never noticed that when we were doing them up. All the first 3 answers start with S.
I didn't know either. I didn't plan it that way.
Salem. That's it. Heaps of right answers. Well done, everyone. Salem, Massachusetts.
Well done. And we have on our screen first, Any Confetti with Salem and Green Bay Wacky with Salem.
Green Bay Wacky again.
And just below Green Bay Wacky was Deep in the Woods. Everybody's doing so good. Look at all the correct answers.
It is pretty hard to get your name up on the board because there's a few people trying.
Yeah.
And different net speeds and everything. We always say you're doing really well to get up on the board, even if you only get 1 or 2.
Yeah. Hi, Reggie. Welcome. Yeah, if you get in within the first 5, that's awesome because, like, it's to do with net speed. It's to do with correct answers. It's
first in line.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome in, Reggie. Pull up a seat and join in. Everyone's more than welcome to have a guess. It's unlikely, but if it goes on long enough and no one guesses it, we don't care if you Google it. If you're really fast Googler, you can try and get in there with tricky ones.
Yeah. And
however you can do it, just try and get in there. And if you get a correct answer up, the first 2 on our screen get a point.
And hopefully if you're having troubles and you don't know paranormal or anything like that, hope you stick around and just have fun with this. Okay, number 3. Which country does the Loch Ness monster live in?
I'm just going up to see Nessie. I'll be back in a wee bit, my little lassie. Make sure you have some haggis on the table for me when I get home, love.
Which country does the Loch Ness monster live in?
All right. First 2 with Scotland are Janie from Late Night with Nippy and Janie and Deep in the Woods. Scotland.
Awesome.
You cannot get better than an old Loch Ness monster.
My fingers are frozen.
You always get cold.
I know.
She loves putting them on me when they're cold. Are my hands cold?
I walk up behind the kids and put them on. Bermuda is the home to one of the most active regions of paranormal activities. What shape is the region?
Said to be.
Okay, you finish the sentence. Bermuda is the home to one of the most active regions of the paranormal activities. What shape is the region said to be?
Wow, everyone straight in. I think we picked a good theme this week. Everyone's getting awesome right answers.
On our screen, we have Deep NHC Aqua.
If you haven't been here before, we do change the theme every week.
Yeah.
This week it's paranormal. Last week it was horses. The week before that we had a slumber party.
Yeah.
We do eras like 80s trivia. We did 90s trivia, 70s trivia. This week is obviously paranormal, and we dress the back wall up each week, and sometimes we get dressed up ourselves too.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to, we were going to get dressed up, but I didn't want it to be like we were doing Halloween or something. So we just decided we'll dress the back wall.
So we're investigators.
Yeah, we're paranormal investigators. Okay, number 5. What was originally introduced as a parlor game in 1891? Now, this one might be a little bit tricky. What was originally introduced as a parlor game in 1891?
This actually blew me away. Thanks, Simply Coastal, and welcome in, mate.
Oh, I thought people would struggle with that, but no, awesome.
You know, see, we Googled this and looked it up, and the Ouija board is actually, what's the word? Not patented, copyrighted.
You know, patented. Is it?
Patented, not painted.
Patent.
It's got a patent from Hasbro. So Hasbro, the gaming company, actually owns the Ouija board name.
Yeah. So Annie Confetti.
Yeah, the same people that did Monopoly own Ouija board.
Yeah.
Because it was only ever put out as a parlor game, a trick type game where people just had fun with it.
Yeah.
And then it developed into an actual communication board where people around the world use it.
Mm-hmm. So that was quite interesting because, like, we Google a lot of the questions.
Yeah, they paint them too.
They paint them.
This one's painted black.
And we come up with different ones because, like, there's some trivia on paranormal, but a lot of it you have to make up on as you go along.
Yeah, and we don't just get a generic list off the internet. We like to make our own list. So a lot of questions we come up with ourselves, and then we just Google them to make sure they're right.
And then we practice them ourselves, so we got an understanding of what we're actually saying, so we're not just...
Okay, Zoe said Hasbro didn't create it. They mustn't have created it, but they must have bought it, or they somehow managed to get the rights to it.
It was quite interesting if you want to Google. Okay, number 6. Which US state is Area 51 in? Which US state is Area 51 in?
Baltimore, MD. Ouija board.
Okay, we have Annie and Green Bay Wacky just in front of HC Aqua.
And Colette's keeping a tally of all the scores. The first 2 people with the correct answer on our screen get a point each. So Collette keeps tally of that, and we'll give you an update at halftime.
In Louisiana, they had them blessed by the witch doctor.
Oh.
Deep in the Woods, copy Janie. Number 7. What does the V stand for in EVP? What does the V stand for in EVP?
Okay, so EVP stands for electronic something phenomena. Hey, there's the Nightbot.
Mm-hmm.
He is working. We put in our Nightbot. Remember to take time for the simple joys. Wishing you an amazing day or night filled with love, luck, and laughter.
Okay, we have Janie with voice and Deep in the Woods with voice. And speaking of voice, my voice is going croaky.
I'll ask a few questions. Give your throat a rest, babe.
Voice is the correct answer.
Okay, so what are we up to?
I cross them off as I go
So,
along.
yeah, that was electronic voice phenomena, EVP. Paranormal investigators use that one a lot, EVP. Next is question 8. 42% of Americans believe in what? Zombies, ghosts, or vampires? Been a while since we've given you a multiple choice question, and you can only choose one. When it's multiple choice, you can only choose one question, or else Janie will write all of them down. All right, who got ghosts?
We got Green Bay Wacky and Annie Confetti. Awesome.
I actually thought it might be a bit higher than that, but because close to that many in the United States must have had experiences with it.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to deny ghosts once you've experienced them. Okie dokie. So it was indeed ghosts. I thought this day and age too, it might be zombies with all the zombie movies and TV series. Number nine. What is an assembly of witches known as? An assembly of witches.
Hi, Harmony. Welcome in.
Hey, Harmony. And it's a little bit harder to do it while the trivia questions are being asked, but if you just want to stick around and at halftime or after the trivia, try and hook up with each other and make sure you all support each other's channels if you want. Number 9, what is an assembly of witches known as? And of course, it's a coven.
Okay, so we have Deep and we have Brenda G's design. Brenda G was our featured channel last week.
And it's good to see Simply Coastal up and about, walking around.
Yeah.
Fully recovered from his death from those nasty Australians.
Yep. Welcome in, Greg Huffman. Welcome.
Welcome. If anyone doesn't know Simply Coastal, he does a lot of awesome music on his channel. Does a lot of singing and has a lot of guests that do awesome singing as well. So if you want to catch some good music, make sure you check out Simply Coastal. Number 10. When there's something strange in your neighborhood, who are you going to call? This is one of my favorite questions on here. So it's a nice, easy question. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. I had to have a Ghostbusters question in there. And I was tossing up whether to name them all, but I always forget the third guy. There was Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and I think the last guy was someone junior, but I can never remember his full name.
Okay, so on the board we have, I have to go up, everybody's got Ghostbusters. We've got Late Night with Nippy and Janie with Ghostbusters and Annie Confetti with Ghostbusters, and just below Annie Confetti is Simon Watts.
Who are you going to call?
Okay.
Ghostbusters.
And number 11.
Oh, your throat's all better.
Yeah, I had some cold water. Hey, puppy breath. I don't know. I must have missed you coming in earlier.
And Greg, welcome in. Anyone we missed coming in, sorry about that. Welcome in, have fun, and we'll catch up more at halftime.
Number 11.
John Ramus. No, Harold Ramis.
Yeah.
I thought it was something junior. I might be on the wrong track.
Number 11. In the 1988 movie Beetlejuice, how many times do you have to say his name before he appears?
Beetlejuice. This had a young Winona Ryder in it.
Mm-hmm.
Young Winona Ryder in Beetlejuice. And, what's his name? I'm having a mind blank.
Wow.
3 times. Beetlejuice.
We have Green Bay Wacky on the board with HC Aqua. Awesome.
Spreading the points around a bit.
We are.
Welcome in, Kathy, Katie. Manic's in here. Hey, Manic.
Grant, you're thinking of Ray Parker Jr., the artist.
Ah, okay. That's where I'm getting mixed up. The song. Yeah, that was it. Thanks, Shannon.
You can say that one because I can't.
That's exactly what my head was doing, mixing up the song artist. Okay, what number are we up to, baby?
That one.
Number 12. I hope this is how you say it. I've never heard this one before. Ogopogo is a lake monster. Which country is home to this creature?
Ogopogo.
An Ogopogo or an Ogopogo. Yeah.
Your accent.
Yeah, what did you see in that lake?
Your accent might be.
It was an Ogopogo, eh? Right up there, I saw that Ogopogo.
Zoe.
Ogopogo is a lake monster. Which country is home to this creature?
Well done. So we have Zoe and Annie Confetti on the board.
Well done. I've never heard of an Ogopogo.
No.
Must be like a bunyip. Australia's got bunyips. They hang around waterholes.
Oh, yowies. We got the yowie.
Yowie! But a yowie is in the bush.
Yeah.
And bunyip is particularly around a billabong or a waterhole.
Yeah. Oh, my hands.
You still got cold hands?
I am. I'm
I'm
freezing.
going to warm them up on my beard.
No.
You thought I was going to say something else then, didn't you? No, I'm keeping it G-rated. Get your head out the gutter.
Mine.
Number... Oh, there was more information for that too, just in case anyone was interested. It's in Okanagan Lake in British Columbia, Canada. You will find the Ogopogo.
Yeah.
Or Ogopogo. In the kids' cartoon, this is number 13. Everyone ready? This is an easy one, so you've got to be quick. In the kids' cartoon, who is the friendly ghost? In the kids' cartoon, who is the friendly ghost? Casper.
Casper, the friendly ghost.
Casper, the friendly ghost. I should have made it really hard, like name his uncles. Stinky and someone, I don't know, Booger.
Number 14. Which 1982 film featured a young girl sitting in front of a TV screen? Which 1982 film featured a young girl sitting in front of a TV screen?
This was a paranormal horror. They're back. Oh no, that was the second one. The first one was They're Here.
Awesome.
Excellent. Heaps of right answers.
The correct answer is Poltergeist, and we have Annie Confetti and Nippy and Janie on the board.
They're here.
I don't think I ever watched that movie.
Oh, I watched it a few times.
I don't do scary. Okay, number 15. What was Prince Valad's more commonly known name? Valad the what?
Now, Prince Valad is who Bram Stoker supposedly based Dracula on. So he has been called the real-life Dracula. I think his father was King Dracul, and so he was part of the Dracul family, Dracula. But Vlad the something was his other name. So we're not after Dracul or Dracula. We're after what he was known as, Vlad the something.
It's always Taylor and Simon. So it was Vlad the Impaler. And another interesting fact also is Prince Charles is a distant relative of Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah, I never knew that. We found that out last night when we were looking up stuff.
Yeah, so Prince Charles is a distant relative of Vlad the Impaler.
So Prince Charles, the Queen's son, who's in the royal monarchy now, is a distant relative of Vlad the Impaler. But that's probably not hard in the royals because they all sort of get with each other, don't they? Especially like many years ago, a lot of the families mixed in and didn't go too far outside the royal circle.
Yeah. Okay, that leaves us to
halfway.
That is half time, and I've done a quick tally. We've got Sai on 1, Zoe on 2, Brenda on 1, HC on 2, Janie on 6, Annie Confetti on 7, Green Bay Wacky on 5, and Deep on the Woods with 6. So that's your half time.
Well done. So who's in the lead at the moment?
Annie Confetti.
Annie Confetti, but she's got a few people real close. Now, if some of you guys haven't been here before, we always have a bit of a break at half time after 15 questions, and we've got a lucky number in this envelope. Before the live stream, we pick a number, write it up, and put it inside the envelope. So inside that envelope is a number already picked.
I'll hold it up. So your numbers between 1 and 100, and you can start guessing now.
DK gets 13 straight up. Our son Gus said make it 13 because Friday the 13th.
And I said, no,
Paranormal.
It's too easy.
And we said, no way, everyone will pick 13 straight away.
We tried to avoid the typical.
Oh, Simon got tricky and thought we did it backwards, 31. So everyone's eligible to win this little prize. All you have to do is guess the number between 1 and 100. So you can have as many guesses as you want. Just guess one number at a time. And the first one to guess the right number, we'll let you know when we see it.
Ooh, what number did we choose?
We choose a different number every week, obviously. Melissa from the UK has won this twice.
Yeah.
We've got someone from Switzerland won it last week. I think Simon from the UK has won it also, hasn't he?
Yeah.
We've had a few people in here won the lucky number.
I have to watch the board.
I like lucky number.
Nobody said it yet.
Every week we try and pick a number that no one will guess.
Yay! I see it.
I see it.
I'll have to open it up. I see it with Annie Confetti has got it with number 29. So that is the lucky number, number 29. Well done. I'm just writing it down here.
Excellent. So every week we do that, and we'll send that little package anywhere in the world. Annie Confetti is our lucky number winner.
I need to put blinkers on my eyes so you don't read.
Annie's used her psychic connection. You were thinking that number too much. If you think the number, Annie can guess it.
I know. I must have been because I was.
You got to think the wrong number.
I can't because I'm watching for it on the screen.
Spooky 29.
Let me missed out.
Well done. And do you want to show Annie what we're sending her? Also, while we're stopped now too, it's probably a really good time if you want to hit refresh. If anyone's got a little bit of lag, if you're lagging on the screen a bit and you want to try and fix that up, the best way is to hit F5 on your keyboard if you're on a desktop, or if you're on a phone, just go out and come back in, or you can hit the little refresh tab, the little circle with an arrow on it, and that'll just start the stream up again. And when it does, that usually does away with a little bit of lag. So if you want to try that, that'll help with lag.
Hi, Jade Bennett. Welcome in. She's from Pickerick 2's channel.
Ah, thank you for coming in.
No, Simon, we haven't been to June in New South Wales. He says June's got the most haunted house.
Oh, okay,
so Annie
cool.
Confetti will get a little package all the way from Australia. We send out packages every week with trivia.
Hey, koala's facing the
I
wrong
know.
way.
He's left-handed. He's a left-handed koala.
Oh, there's a sticker in here.
Yeah. So.
Simple Joy sticker. And that's a Simple Joys card. We do have merchandise if anyone's ever interested. Stickers, cards, coffee cups, the Simple Joys. I've got shirts that say take time for the Simple Joys, spread the joy. A few different designs anyway. There's about half a dozen different shirts.
Oh, Whirlwind said they've had to go out and come back 3 times to get the answer before the questions.
Yeah, it makes it really hard when you're getting lag.
Tony's Time says, great, my brother has seen the ghosts of the 3 little girls floating about 3 feet off the ground.
Oh, yeah, Tony was telling me in comments about her brother. He actually had paranormal investigators out and they found a cold spot on the wall.
Yeah.
And he said that was their entry point. Done eating now.
Do you want to do a quick story of
one of your encounters? Janie's back on.
And she's she's going to be up to tight faster now. One of your stories while we're in half time. I'll just do that one, what you saw the other night. What did you see the other night?
Well, I didn't get a good look, but because I do a lot of late trips back and forward, our son works nearly an hour away in the next town over. And between here and there, it's a lot of open paddocks and open paddocks as fields. So a lot of open land and bushland, and a lot of times we're coming back at midnight. And I do see a lot of animals on the road, like kangaroos, wallabies, echidnas. Yeah, you know a fan of echidna. Anyway, so I see, sometimes I've seen dingoes. I see lots of different things, occasionally a deer. But the other night I caught sight of an animal that, just as it was going off the side of the road into the grass, and I said to Gus, did you see that? And he said, no, he's normally got his face in his phone when I'm driving. So he wasn't paying attention and he didn't see it. And I said, it was really weird. It was like a big dog, but it didn't have any hair. I didn't really get a good look at its head because its head disappeared into the grass pretty quick. But I saw its body, and its body looked like, about the size of a good-sized dog, but it looked like it didn't have any hair or anything. And he said, Dad, that was a hellhound. I said, what? I've never seen a hellhound. And he said, well, they can look like that. And he said, the legend is, if you see 3 in your lifetime, then when you see the 3rd one, you're dead. Dingo with mange, maybe, Simon. I don't proclaim to know what it was. It's just I do see a lot of animals and I can usually pick them. I'm usually pretty good with my animals. I love to keep an eye out on the side of the roads, not only because I don't want to hit anything, but I like actually picking the animals. But Gus was telling me all about hellhounds then. I've never looked into them. And when I Googled them home, some of them are a lot bigger and a lot more scarier than what I saw. What I saw looked like a real animal with hardly any hair. So if it was a hellhound, apparently I've got 2 more to see and then I'm done.
Simon says it was a dingo with mange. And Tim and Nippy Fan and Zach are saying cabra. I'm not even... Cabra.
Oh, we don't have them. If it's what I'm thinking. You're saying those things that look like a giant guinea pig.
And Nippy, Janie says, drive with your eyes closed from now on so you don't see them, Grant. And he says, I swear I saw the hounds of Bakersville with red eyes. They looked like black wolves walking down the street. I shut the windows and my dogs was going crazy.
Chupacabra. I thought a chupacabra was that thing that looks like a giant guinea pig. Mightn't be. Chupacabra might be another word for a hellhound. I'm not sure on that one. We're definitely not experts on the paranormal. No. We don't investigate or anything, but Colette's a little bit psychic. She has
psychic or psycho?
A bit of both. Collette has really good intuition, and I'm really susceptible to different energies. I've seen ghosts quite a few times in my life and had really close encounters with a few and had like medium type experiences where I've been given information from dead people. So that sort of thing has happened to me before. So I definitely believe in a whole realm of things that most people haven't seen.
Is your farm got haunties? No.
No, I haven't ever felt any real presences here.
Okay.
Some places I go to, I can definitely feel them as soon as I walk in. There's a couple of haunted places around the little town we live in.
You ready to continue on, round 2?
I am.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, no, before we do, we'll do the featured channels.
I've got to get the piece of paper again.
do the featured channels. Look out, everyone. Speaking of hauntings, here's the ghost from our house. He's a very tall spirit, this one.
Good morning, everybody.
Most of you have met Gus before. This is our eldest son.
I see you summoned me.
Quilty, the friendly ghost.
See? You.
We're not seeing it, baby.
S. Beetle Gus, Beetle Gus, Beetle Gus.
Okay, you can read the feature channel. Well done, Gus. You gave everybody a fright.
Beetle Gus, Beetle Gus, Beetle Gus.
They thought we were all home alone.
No, Gus is the only other one home.
Yeah, they didn't get back from work until what? 1:30?
Yeah, it's about 1:30 in the morning last night we got home.
Yeah. So he's only just woken up because he worked last night. Okay, feature channels.
And there's something strange underneath your doona. Who you gonna call? Gus Busters. All right, let's do featured channels again. Now, these channels that I'm gonna read out, I'd really love it if anyone in here could drop over and show them a bit of support or leave a smiley face or anything on their channel just to brighten their day a bit.
Yep.
And like I said, their details will be listed,
They are listed
in the video.
Yep.
Oh, they are already?
Yep.
Wow, you're on the ball this week.
Good
Eh?
this week, yep.
Might have to give you a pay raise. I'll pay you double what I pay you now.
Yeah.
Okay? And if you keep it up, I'll pay you triple.
No, you can pay for my hair tomorrow.
All right, the featured channels this week are, what you doing?
I knocked my water off the table.
Thirsty Rabbit, thanks to you. So that's Thirsty Rabbit, THIRSTY, Rabbit, tanks, number 2, letter U. Thirsty Rabbit, thanks to you, is the first on our featured channels this week. Next is Michael Gilchrist. In Australia, I've seen that last name, and we call it Gilchrist.
Gilchrist, yes.
But you might say it different in America. But it's Michael, Gilchrist, Michael Gilchrist. And then next on the list is Megan's blog, MEGGYN' blog. And next, number 4 on our list is Dedrick HD. He's a gaming channel. He plays a lot of basketball. He's a really cool guy. I like him. And Homestead Tessie, she's as sweet as apple pie. And she is Homestead Tessie, TESSIE. So they are great channels if anyone wants to check them out. And next week we will have new featured channels. We like to do that just to try and share the support around and acknowledge some of the beautiful channels that join us every week.
Okay. Manik was saying about envy, and I brought our house because of the presence that live there. He visited me prior to moving. Interesting story deep in the woods. It involves a stone wall that was built in front of our house decades ago. Yeah, sounds interesting. She's might upload.
We're actually looking at moving houses again. We used to move every 2 years at the most. We used to be in places about one year, 18 months, and we'd move. We just like moving around. And every house we go for, we have to walk through it first because I've got to feel the energy of it.
Some houses that you walk through, you just go, no, this isn't for me.
Because I pick up, I'm really sensitive on negative energies left behind. So that sort of thing is no good for me. I've got to find really positive energy houses. And
the Amityville horror house is not far from where Tony grew up.
Ah, we're reading about that.
Yeah. And it was like the Lutz family.
Lutz family, yeah.
Only lived there 28 days.
Was it Ocean Drive? I think it was Ocean Drive for the Amityville horror.
Yeah. Okay, we'll continue. Are we ready? We've been to the toilet.
Are you ready?
Drink, refresh, got everything.
Okay,
that
here
you
we
need.
go for the second half. We'll do another 15 questions and we'll see who wins the trivia.
Yeah. Hey, Colorado Martini.
112 Ocean Avenue.
Okay, number 16. What does the M stand for in EMF? Hey, Brian. What does the M stand for in EMF?
So, electro something field.
Oh, I need to get my pen and paper back.
This is another one that paranormal investigators use a fair bit. EMFs. So it's electro something field. Colette's just
Okay.
perusing the list, see who got up first. And we leave the chat up too in videos if anyone's ever got any questions or thinks there's a discrepancy in who was first. We leave the chat up when it goes to video, so if anyone ever wants to check it out, you're welcome to.
Yeah.
But we just take the first two that come up on our screen.
And make sure you got your live chat here also. Okay, so we had Deep in the Woods and Manic with magnetic.
Electromagnetic field.
I started writing for Manic. I started writing magnetic. So that's why it took me a little bit longer. Okay, number 17.
Hey, Brian. Hey, Tara.
Which musician sang Superstition in 1972?
Baby superstition, writings on the wall.
Which musician sang Superstition in 1972? Our son can play this on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm married.
Hey, I'm married. Victor Newman's in here.
Am I gonna
She
take
is
the full
too.
word, or I think I have to take the full word.
Yeah, seeing as how a few people typed out the full word.
I have to take the full word.
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder. And we have Stevie Wonder with
With what?
Tim's World and Simon. And just below that was Janie.
Hey, have you guys seen Stevie Wonder's house?
I can see where you're going with this.
Has anyone in here seen Stevie Wonder's house? Neither has he.
I knew you were going to do that.
Yeah, don't worry, Deep. Neither has he.
Yes, you said you were watching something. I think it might have been on the Superstition video.
Yeah, well, I wanted to use that song as a question, so I went over and listened to it because it's been ages since I heard it. And in the comments, it had a troll that had Stevie Wonder's name, and it said, "Update everyone, I'm still blind."
Okay, number 18. What would you use to kill a werewolf? So these are part of the fast five, so they're a little bit easier. What would you use to kill a werewolf? Hey, Pickerick.
Hey, Pickerick, welcome in, mate.
Hey, just me.
Hello, is it me you're looking for? Well, I just got to let you know.
Alrighto. I'm gonna need a second sheet here.
Abracadabra, I want to reach out and grab you. Abracadabra.
Okay, on the board first we have, I have to go up, back up. On the board we have Simon and Manek.
Well done, silver bullet.
Awesome. And just below Manek was Colorado Martini. I have to go back down to the bottom of the chat. Number 19. What does the O stand for in UFO?
UFO. Unidentified flying.
What does the O?
Olsen twin. No?
What does the O stand for in UFO?
Orange. Unidentified flying orange.
I spelled that wrong, but it doesn't matter. Okay.
Hey, just me's in here too.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everyone, for coming to join us today for trivia.
On the board first, we have Brian and Brenda. And with
Hey, Victor
object.
Newman's in here too.
Awesome.
Of course, it's unidentified flying object. Well done, everyone. Ori has.
Number 20. Which 90s TV series had the slogan, "The truth is out there"? I can't do the
The truth is out there.
Can't do the sound effect for that. Which 90s TV series had the slogan, "The truth is out there"?
With Mulder and Scully. Yay, Brian's got one up on the board
Brian's
now.
got 2.
Brian's got 2 now.
Yeah, he got the last one too.
Well done, Brian.
Annie. Awesome. So it was X-Files. Look at all the correct answers. And we have Brian and Annie Confetti.
I used to love the Twilight Zone, Katie. Used to sit up and watch that heaps when I was younger. You have entered the Twilight Zone.
Number 21. What would a priest perform on someone demonically possessed?
Cabaret song.
What would a priest perform?
I can see that as a Monty Python skit.
What would a priest perform on someone demonically possessed? Oh my goodness. It's going so
It looks
fast.
like predictive text got Pickerick, so we'll take that one. Exorcism. And then next in line is Deep in the Woods with Exorcism.
Awesome.
And then heaps of right answers straight after. That was a good movie, The Exorcist.
Well, again, that's another movie I haven't watched.
Really?
Really. I don't do scary. Number 22.
I'm glad no one said, but you're married to me. The answers are appearing 5 minutes before the questions. You're getting heaps of lag then, Diva. Have you tried refreshing, Diva? Some days it's worse than others. Seen every Twilight Zone over 100 times. Actually, I think watching Green Bay on his live, I heard him do the intro to Twilight Zone once, and he did it word for word.
There's a new series. What was the series I showed you that I started watching?
It's on Netflix.
Twilight.
Oh, cool. I'm going to watch it on Netflix.
Don't tell him that, Green Bay Wacky.
No, because I sit in the car a lot waiting for Gus in the car park of a night time. Sometimes I sit in the car for 4 hours, sometimes even 6 hours. So, yeah, I'll get Netflix up and watch a bit of the old Twilight Zone. Is it the old one or it's been redone?
Number 22.
Yeah, I think a few people like this theme, just me. Heaps of people are getting right answers.
What? Yes, it's on Netflix.
Awesome. I'm going to get it up. Tonight I'm taking Gus, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. I'll get it up tonight.
What was the new one that I started watching?
Oh, Howard the Duck. A lot of people over here don't really know that movie. I watched it when I was young. But then when I was telling Gus about it, our oldest boy's right into pop culture and that sort of thing. And he was saying Howard the Duck was actually part of the Marvel universe. What?
I was sorry, I was about to say something and you're talking.
Sorry.
Okay. Hey, Angelo, congratulations. They got
Hey,
a new little
Angelo.
addition, 6 weeks
Oh,
old.
congratulations.
Oh, gorgeous. Little boy.
Congratulations.
Okay.
That's awesome. Well done, Angelo.
Now, so you'll have to Google that on
Twilight Zone.
Netflix.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, I can't remember the new one that I've started watching. It's got werewolves and... Sorry?
Hemlock Grove.
Hemlock Grove.
Hemlock Grove. Yeah.
It's got a really cool transformation scene.
Yeah. The actors aren't that great, but everything else is really good.
That's what you always watch a werewolf movie for, isn't it? To see the transformation scene.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, number 22. What is the name of the festival in Mexico to honor and remember the deceased loved ones?
Okay, so a festival to remember and honor deceased loved ones in Mexico.
What is the name of the festival in Mexico to honor and remember deceased loved ones?
The word we're looking, the answer we're looking for has 4 words. And that is it.
Yep. Hey, guys.
Yeah. What?
Okay, so we have Janie and just me up on the board.
Cinco de Mayo. I hope there's not other correct answers up there because I'm not really familiar with this.
Yeah, I've got Day of the Dead, but it's also called
This is one we Googled because I was
Cinco
looking
de
at
Mayo.
I was looking at the cool sugar skulls.
Yeah.
They got some beautiful artwork on their faces. They do up all the sugar skulls on their faces and it looks lovely.
Did you see what I wrote? And yeah, I thought so.
Ah, can we say a special hello to one of Gus's friends that's watching?
Hello in chat, Gus's friend.
Hello, Gus's friend.
Okay, number 23. What did you want in Spanish?
Did you want to in Spanish? We only know it in English.
She said hi back. Name the paranormal sleuths in Scooby-Doo.
Sleuths.
Sleuths.
So we want all the members of Mystery Incorporated. We'll give you Scooby-Doo and you tell us all the people, the rest.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
Willing and we're able.
Where's your Scooby?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
So name the paranormal sleuths in Scooby-Doo. So we want the names of the kids. All in one line too.
Oh, so close. You missed one. I married Victor Newman.
There is 4 of them.
Simon's got it. I thought Simon would have it. Shaggy, Scooby, Velma, Daphne, Fred.
Okay, so
Now give me their last names, Simon.
and then we go down here to Fred, Shaggy. No, Green Bay Wacky's got caught up with Jughead. What's that one?
Oh, instead of Velma, he said Veronica.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Archie had Veronica and Betty. And
okay.
Reggie.
And then we've got Shaggy, Freddie, Daphne, and Velma with any confetti. That was a hard one to sort through.
Velma, Fred. I know Velma was Velma Dinkle or Dinkley. I forget their last names now, but I did know them at one stage.
Number 24.
And anyone who puts Scrappy-Doo gets a point taken off them.
So do you know Shaggy's last name?
Shaggy?
Yeah.
I have heard it. What is it?
Rogers.
Rogers, Shaggy Rogers.
Shaggy Norbert Rogers.
Shaggy Norbert Rogers. There you go.
Okay, number 24. In 2003, who released this song, This House is Haunted. Now, you never heard this one, but it's in his typical style. In 2003.
He was an old school hardcore rock artist, and then he had a break for a while, and then he did a couple of other things, and then he come back in more like his closer original style.
Yeah. So in 2003, who released the song This House is Haunted? And as I said, it's in a typical style of this particular singer. This House is Haunted.
That's the official Latin name, Scubus Dubus.
Crappiest dubious.
And we have Annie and Late Night with Nippy and Janie with Alice Cooper.
I tried looking for that song on Spotify. They don't have it.
No, YouTube has it.
Hey, have you said hello to your friend watching?
In text. So it was Alice Cooper.
Marilyn Manson was a good guess.
Yep. There was another one that you'd had, like, because we went and
Ozzy Osbourne too. That's a good guess.
We went and Googled songs with paranormal in them, and there was a list of ones that we'd never heard of before.
Well, when Tailspin said you're an overachiever, Gus. Shaggy Norbert Rogers.
Well, his first name is Norval. Norval Shaggy Norbert Rogers.
And Shannon said, ask Gus if he knows the voice of Shaggy.
I was just looking at it, actually.
He's
Googling.
He's Googling,
He's
Shannon.
cheating now, Shannon.
Number 25. Starting...
Tiffany. Did someone say Tiffany instead of Alice Cooper? I think we're alone now. This house seems to be haunted all around.
Number 25. Starting with B, what female spirit in the Irish mythology wails and shrieks?
So this female spirit wails and shrieks, and I think they're supposed to warn of a death in the family or an impending death. Oh, thank you, Manic. Really appreciate that, Manic. Thank you.
So starting with B, what female spirit and Irish mythology wails and shrieks?
Simon Watts has got it first with Banshee, and then HC Aqua is next in line with Banshee, and Late Night Nippy and Janie came in third. Very close, Janie.
So
Bunyip. Good guess, Deep in the Woods. That's an Australian monster, the Bunyip.
And there's another one, the Badook.
The Babadook. Yeah, the Babadook.
Badook.
They did that as a Australian horror movie, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
The Babadook. If anyone's into horror movies and you want to see something different, check out the Babadook.
You cannot.
You want to type it in?
I can't spell it.
That's got one of my favorite movie scenes where he's in the backseat of the car and he's screaming and the mother turns around.
You don't like my
Why can't you be normal? Why can't you be normal? Babadook. Shannon
said it was Casey Kasem.
Yeah. Also, Matthew Lillard was another one. There's 4 voice actors over the years.
I like the Babadook because it's done from like a child's perspective a bit too, isn't it? It involves a child. I think horror movies that involve children are always a little bit more scarier. And it's centered around a book that has evil attached to it, a bedtime story.
Yeah. Okay, number 26. What are the names of the brothers in the TV show Supernatural?
Supernatural.
I never watched Supernatural.
I watched it for a little while. I think I watched the first couple of seasons and then I'd tape it off.
The kid said that the Babadook.
The Babadook is on Netflix. Well, yeah, watch it on Netflix if you get a chance. It's been a while since I saw it, but when it first came out, I liked it.
Yes, I did, Tara. I did make the board behind us.
Yeah, that's all stickers. She bought a sticker pack with the alphabet and numbers on it for like $2 ages ago, and she's been hanging on to it, and she finally got to use it. She got me to drag out an old art canvas out of the shed that I'd already had painted black, and the little red corners on it are just little bits of red paper.
And then I
printed out
the
I forget the name of that
the
again.
pancetta or something like that. Pancetta.
Pancetta.
Okay, so Dean and Sam were the correct answers, and we have Late Night with Nippy and Janie
Luke and Duke.
and Annie Confetti.
Did you know the dad in that was Negan?
No, I didn't know that. Dean and Sam Winchester. Gus said the dad in what he was the father of Dean and Sam.
Yeah.
He was Negan.
Yeah, in Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yes, no, I made that. Number 27.
What's a planchette?
A planchette or something like that.
That's a rubbish garden, Shannon. If you got them in your garden, it's no good.
What is an aspiration or exact double of a living person called? So what is an apparition, not an aspiration, apparition?
Stephen King did a movie titled this, I think.
What is an apparition or exact double of a living person called?
Oh, well done, Tara.
And Simon.
Tara's Crazy Life is first in there with Doppelganger. And then Simon from Simon, let me read it properly. Can you give me Simon's name so I can read it properly? I know it's Simon from the UK, but I just want his full name.
Simon Watts
Wild Presentations. Because I wanted to give him a plug. I absolutely love his nature and wildlife videos. He does fantastic, absolutely beautiful work. And I don't say that lightly. I really do love his stuff. If anyone wants to check out some really professional footage, go and check out Simon Watts. And he's doing really good vlogs now. I love his vlogs.
No, you were just below Manek. It goes Tara, Simon, Manek, and Janie. Janie?
You were just below my neck.
Manek.
My chest is just below my neck.
Manek. You say I say it wrong.
Janie's getting third place a bit, eh? She's just missing out.
Yeah.
But on the bright side, Janie, no trolls are beating you.
Okay. Number 28. What is the German word beginning with the letter P that means noisy spirit? What German word beginning with the letter P means noisy spirit? What German word beginning with the letter P?
Here's one for Janie with the words and the languages. Poltergeist. And a very special thank you, Janie. Janie and Nippy have put our link for trivia up on Nightbot through their awesome live streams.
Yeah.
So we really do appreciate that, Janie. Thank you.
So the correct answer is Poltergeist, and we have Janie with Poltergeist and Brenda G Designs with Poltergeist. And just below Brenda is I'm Married, and then Deep in the Woods, and then Just Me. So I'll name out the first 5. So
hey Zach, I don't think I saw you come in. Welcome.
Ages ago.
Sorry.
I said today.
Anyone I did miss, welcome in, and thank you very much for coming and having fun with us. I could just about have a fresh coffee.
I know. I think I need a blanket. Number 29. Which fairies are known for their shenanigans?
Shenanigans. Ah, they be having shenanigans at the bottom of the garden, them fairies.
Which fairies are known for their shenanigans?
They be tearing up all me clovers, them shenanigan type fairies.
Zach says hi again.
Hey, Zach. This week's Paranormal Trivia proudly brought to you by the Simple Joys Coffee Cup. Guaranteed to make every beverage 10% tastier.
Okay, so on the board we have Nippy and Janie and... I just saw it. Victor Newman. So we have Janie and Victor Newman with Pixies.
Tooth fairy. The tooth fairy liked me so much, she knocked out all my teeth. I lost my teeth early. I got false teeth in.
So do I. We both have false teeth. Refreshing helped.
Awesome.
Number 3.
No, not the last question already.
The last one.
No. Wow, look at all the right answers
I know.
over there on the
I'm going to
tally.
have a task to tally them all up. Okay, number.
Dun, dun, dun.
3.
Everyone, hands on the buzzer. Ready for the last question. Excuse me. It's not a real tricky question. It's a very easy one.
How many A's?
How many of the letter A?
A's in the word paranormal?
Bum, bum, bum.
You have to spell it out. How many words? How many
A's in the word paranormal? What is a burp? Janie taught me everything I know. I've been practicing my belches just for Janie.
Well done. And the correct answer is 3. And we have Janie and Tara.
Oh, Simon just missed out. So close. And Brenda.
Okay, so I need.
Just me, HC Aqua, Pickerick, Katie, Kathy. Heaps of right answers in there. Manic.
Okay, so I have to tally now. Tally, Mr.
Victor Newman said 10. Paranormal. I don't finish them like you though, Janie. I get in trouble if I use that language. It is hard to get correct answers up on the board in time for the first 2. So well done, everyone who's gotten up on the board. And I think I might tell people our UFO story in a minute.
Yeah.
While you're adding up the tally, I'll quickly mention the featured channels for this week again. Our featured channels aren't here. Where'd you put them?
Underneath me.
Underneath me.
I've done my tallies now.
Okay, featured channels. I'll just run through quickly now. Featured channels for this week are Thirsty Rabbit, Thanks to You, Michael Gilchrist, or Gilchrist, Megan's Blog, Dedrick HD, and Homestead Tessie. We do 5 new featured channels every week, and we generally just pick them out of comments. People who have been active in the stream and the comments will chuck them up, and we know that they've got good content. We know they've got good content because we watch their stuff. So thank you very much, everyone who comments and joins in.
Okay, the tallies are done. We have Manek on 1, Sai on 6, Zoe on 2, Brenda G Designs on 3, HC Aqua on 3, Late Night with Nippy and Jamie on 12,
Wow.
Annie Confetti on 11, Green Bay Wacky on 5,
Well done.
Deep in the Woods on 8, Tim's World on 1, Victor Newman on 1, Tara on 2, Just Me on 1, Rick Pickerick on 1, Brian on 2. So tonight's winner is Janie on 12.
Janie,
Janie on 12.
how about that? Janie laid down the challenge this week, and it looks like she won.
So Janie was playing for Nippy. So you're going to have to share your prize with Nippy, Janie.
Yeah, you might have to give us Nippy's address. We'll send Nippy a prize.
Well done. And thank you so much for joining us. Now,
If anyone doesn't know Janie, you really need to get over there and have a look at her live stream. Her and Nippy do a really lovely show, and they've got a phone number where you can call in, and people just call up the phone number and they're on air live.
Yeah.
We've called up a couple of times from Australia, and they are beautiful. I love their voices too. Really relaxing, calm women.
Yeah.
Nippy's got that deep, sexy,
she's got the
velvety
southern drawl.
Yeah. I love southern accents. And then Janie is a really, I was going to say intelligent, but I know she reckons, even if he says it all the time, but she is. She's an intelligent woman. She's collected, calm, and I really love her approach with people. So anyone wants to check them out, make sure you go over and check out their live streams. They do a live stream nearly at least a few nights a week.
Yeah. No worries, Shannon. Thanks for joining us. Nippy, Janie's going to send us Nippy's address so we can send it to her.
How that
Awesome.
sarcastic lady. But the best thing about Janie is she's got people skills.
I know.
Damn it.
So, awesome. Congratulations. And thank you, everybody, for joining us. Now, you're going to tell everybody about your UFO story.
We have had a pretty full-on UFO experience.
We have.
And when I say UFO, I mean that completely in the meaning of the word. It was an unidentified flying object. I can't say for
Do you want me to tell the story or you?
You can, and I'll add in if I need to.
You can jump in. So,
but I'll just give an intro. It was an unidentified flying object. We can't say for sure what it was, whether it was a spaceship or not, because we didn't see actual spaceship material.
No.
It was lights.
Okay.
So now away you go, baby.
A few years ago, before we had even kids, we had no kids. Grant was working.
Oh, the good old days. I only said that because Gus. I said that because Gus was beside us.
Our babies were. We had a Rottweiler back
he was
then.
Beautiful too.
Anyway, so one day I loaded the Rottweiler into the back of the car, and I went to pick him up from work. So I drove all the way out there, and on the way back,
Right.
We were driving along this country road. Now, it was dark, and there was no other.
It hadn't been dark for long, but it was dark.
There was no other cars around. Now, down the bottom of the road, heading towards me, was this light. It looked like a motorbike light. So I was doing about
probably a couple of miles away.
I don't know how to convert. So
that's why I said it.
I was doing about 100k. So I don't know how to convert.
About 80 mile.
Yeah. So
so she was driving about 80 mile an hour.
Which is fast.
And down about 2 miles down the road, we saw this big light. It looked like a big old road bike, like a old Harley light.
Well, it just looked like a motorbike light.
No, but to me, I see.
Anyway, so I'm going fast, and it's heading towards me, and it's on my side of the road. So I start to slow down, and I'm doing about 80 now because I was doing 100, and then I went down to 80.
60 mile. I'm converting.
And I'm thinking this thing's gonna hit us, and just as I'm slowing down, it's speeding up towards me, and I'm bracing for impact now. I'm slowing right down because I'm thinking this is gonna get me.
And then at that time, that's about when the dog started going crazy. The dog in the back.
Dog was freaking out and like just whimpering.
Going back and forth across the seat and starting to really peek out, and he knew something was up.
Yeah, and I'm bracing for impact, and all of a sudden, as it's speeding up to me, it changed formation. It went from that white light, motorbike light, to a string of lights across the bottom of the ground. So I didn't see any outline of anything other than the lights. And once the lights come towards us.
So the lights, lights a bit like skirting lights on a truck. So it went from one big light, originally in the distance, well, just assumed it was a motorbike, but as it got closer, it was bigger. So more like a big spotlight. And then within a second, it just went from that one light and sort of spread down out into like skirting lights of a truck, how they show you the outline of the truck. A bit like that, but it took up our whole lane.
Yeah, so I'm going, and then all of a sudden it was gone. There was nothing beside us, there was nothing above us, and there was nothing behind us.
So it all happened really quick, but in that 1 minute period, we were bracing for impact. We thought it was going to hit us.
Yeah.
And the dog in the back was freaking out. And it got faster and faster and changed formation. And then it was just gone.
Hey, YouTube, Mahat. Welcome. And
so it got within like maybe 15, 20 yards, I guess, when it disappeared.
Yeah.
And it was almost like it sped up to the point where it went faster than the speed of light.
Mm-hmm.
So we just lost sight of it. And I was like looking up against the windscreen to see if it was above us, but there was just no sign of it anywhere anymore.
After it did that, I drove really fast. I was probably doing about 120. You can convert anyway. All the way down the highway, round 2 roundabouts, all the way back to his mum's place because we weren't living together then.
Oh, that's our famous 2 thumbs down. We always get them.
Yeah. And we got home and we jumped out the car. And as we were getting out the car, his work boots were on the roof of the car. And like I was flying home because I was that scared.
And we went through, I don't know if you call them roundabouts there. We call them roundabouts.
Yeah.
So we'd gone through a roundabout or 2, intersections, turned corners down a dirt track, and my work boots. When she picked me up, I must have set my work boots on the roof of the car.
Yeah.
When I was getting in, and I forgot I left them there.
Yeah.
And they were still there.
And we joke about it because we say because his work boots were heavy work boots, but they were still on the roof after going so fast that they were looking for intelligent.
The aliens were looking for intelligent life
form.
At the last minute, they spotted the boots on the roof and said, "No, not these ones.
We'll leave these ones behind."
Forget about it, fellas. Find another lot.
Yes, Janie, we did have butterflies in our tummy. I felt sick because I thought we were going to have a head-on crash.
I did have massive butterflies in my stomach. Definitely the last time I eat caterpillars.
Yeah.
What sort of probe is associated with aliens?
And yeah, about the thumbs down, it doesn't matter. Thumbs
probes.
up, thumbs down, it doesn't matter to me.
And how people are scared of them.
No.
Okay.
Yes, Gus is scared of aliens.
E.T. was a monster.
I mean,
I was talking about E.T. Do you know Drew Barrymore with the E.T.? She didn't actually know that it wasn't a puppet.
she thought it was real.
The producers didn't tell her it was a puppet when they first filmed it, and her screaming when she first sees him is a real scream, first reaction. Yeah. And when he died, she thought that he was actually a person, and they were real tears that she cried. Yeah. I was watching that.
We have seen lots of lights and things in the distance and things in the night sky that don't make sense, but that night on the road, I've never seen anything that close before.
Yeah. That
was just full on. That was like it was gonna have a head-on collision with us, and it just disappeared. So I think it sort of felt like it was using the road as a runway, and we just happened to be there.
Yeah.
And it got to the speed of light where it just took off straight up in front of us, and we lost sight of it then. So that's what it felt like, but I can't say for sure what it was. All we really know is that it was lights that changed formation.
But we also, because my dad was working at the RAF also, so we did have a little bit of...
RAF is the Air Force.
Air Force. So we did have a little bit of insight because we did ring and tried to find out if there was any planes in the area or anything like that, and nothing was picked up anywhere on radar. So, yeah. Kathleen Kennedy, brilliant producer, E.T. Yeah.
So that was our UFO story.
Yes. What other stories? You've had a few ghost encounters. Ghosts, not goat.
Yeah, Simon. We're talking about ghosts.
You've had a few ghost encounters.
Hey, that's enough out of you. Don't tell them about my goat experiences.
Stanley. I know. I actually saw that too, Janie. He was nasty to her, the woman that played the role in Shining.
Yeah.
The producer was
Stanley
nasty.
Kubrick, yeah.
And like nobody was allowed to talk to her, and it was terrible.
He is a bit weird.
Yeah.
I watched him very recently. Sometimes I sit up at night and go down the rabbit holes on YouTube into conspiracy theories, and I was watching conspiracy theories on whether they actually landed on the moon.
Mm.
And they're interviewing Stanley Kubrick. He reckons he was the one that filmed it. He reckons he had a lot to do with it, and it was his set from one of his movies and that sort of thing.
I'm writing that down, Tony's time. Because like Grant does do a lot of Googling and bolts down. When we're doing trivia, I'll have key note points that we have to sit down and do and work out with the questions. And he'll go.
I really do love trivia. So like I said, we don't just get a generic list off the internet. We actually go through and Google a lot of stuff individually and make up our own questions.
Yeah.
So that's I learn a fair bit of trivia.
Yeah, and I have to pull him back in. I say, oh, we're working on this. Otherwise, he's Googling something totally different.
What do you guys reckon about the moon landing? I want to have a little poll. Take a vote in here out of 15 people.
Thanks for joining us, Green Bay Wacky. Finally, yay!
Thank you very much, Green Bay. I hope you enjoyed it. You finally got to one of the trivias.
Yeah. And you did well. You got 5 on the board. So
that is
good.
really good going.
Yeah, to even just get 1 point on the board is excellent. Okay. 1 for real, 2 for fake.
Yeah, all right. 1 for real, 2 for fake. The moon landing.
See, it's possible the moon landing was faked.
I asked Mum about it yesterday because, like, she was around for the original footage, and you know, the era that was super excited about it all happening. And when I asked Mum, she said, "Ah, they're full of shit." Straight away, my mum said, "No, it was fake." She said, "I never ever believed that happened."
No worries. Nice to meet you, Katie.
Thanks, Katie.
I don't know. See, I think why haven't they set foot on there again since? With technology nowadays, why hasn't anybody ever been back? That's why I want to know. So I think fake, because if it was real, someone would have already been back there.
What if it was real? They got up there, something killed the astronauts, and then they had to fake their own landing to cover it up.
A lot of people claim the waving flag is impossible with no gravity.
Yeah. I ended up spending like an hour on all different things. I went from one thing to another. It wasn't just the moon landing and Apollo 11. It was other missions. And one of the bits of footage showed a bubble appeared in the footage, and that gave more credence to the fact that a lot of the footage from consequent missions was actually filmed in pools where they got to look like there was zero gravity because they were underwater. So there's a few different things and different people talking, and then Stanley Kubrick himself reckons he actually made deals with Nixon.
Janie said, Gus just blew my mind. What if the people who came back were aliens? Yeah, well, see, I don't know whether it's fake or not. I just think that if they did, why haven't they gone back? So that's mine. I can't say yes or no either way.
They weren't allowed to go back. They got caught trespassing.
Yeah, that's the main reason I think it was possibly fake, Tony, because of the politics around it.
And Janie says, I see the rabbit hole in my near future. Yeah.
Yeah, because they were in a race with Russia at the time.
I can't say for sure either way. I don't like to give definitive answers when I can't know for sure, but it's quite possible that it was faked.
Okay, I think I'm going to go for lunch. I am frozen.
It's really cold in here today.
It's very cold. I'm frozen to the core.
Remember, you guys too, we're still in winter here.
Mm-hmm.
It's winter for us, and it's nearly lunchtime. Nearly lunchtime Wednesday.
Can you tell me what the temperature is? You've got your phone there. And I'll tell you why I'm cold, because I've got the shivers going on.
Oh, it's colder in here than it would be outside. This side of the house is colder.
I keep rubbing my hands because I'm cold.
Yeah, I've got to find the weather app.
Yeah. It should say, what about the space station? Oh, I believe that they've sent stuff up to space. But now,
Hmm.
you're terrible. All my devices aren't in here. No worries. Thank you for joining us, Janie.
And congratulations, for the win, Janie.
To Annie Confetti and
21 Celsius.
Jenny. Convert that
21 Celsius.
to
Is that-
Fahrenheit.
Is that the temperature in the nearest town?
Yes.
Should be able to convert it to Fahrenheit.
It feels like it's only about 17 in here.
Thank you. Make sure that you join us for next week's trivia. I'm not
69.8.
69.8 Fahrenheit here at the moment.
But
So
it's colder than that inside.
Yeah, it's cold inside.
Thank you very, very much, everyone, for coming and checking out the trivia and joining in for the fun.
Yeah.
You're very welcome, Simon. We love having you here, mate. So thanks for staying up late. We know it's late for you in the UK.
Yeah.
And keep going with the awesome job on your vlogs too. I love seeing Thomas in the background, especially playing with the battle cat. That just brings back memories.
So I hope you all had fun doing the paranormal trivia with us. And make sure you watch for
Next week's
next
theme.
week's
We'll
theme.
try and get a video or two up as well.
Yeah.
And Collette always puts an ad or a trailer up to tell you what the theme is going to be.
This week I did 2 trailers. So, yes.
Yeah, we did that swing is out the front here in the tree.
Yeah. Okay. Love you all. Be safe.
Thank you very much.
And remember, take time for the simple joys.
Bye.
Bye.
Love yous. Bye.